Hey guys, this is day 2 of my vacation, and today I decided to tackle my makeup collection because I was about to have a nap because I noticed I'm very tired, and then I said why not do something productive, and I realized that I like to play with my collection, so I just decided to do a massive clear out. I have never done that. So a lot of the stuff that you see are things that I bought when I was in Morocco. I have things that I bought when I was in Belgium. I have things that I got when since I moved here to the UK. But I never actually went through my makeup collection and done a proper clear out. This is the first time I will go through that, because every time that I traveled, I would just take a selection of what I have and go with it. But I don't necessarily dispose of things, I just finish them. Or very randomly would try to use something and then I find that it's expired. So what we will do today is that we will go over this and really be ruthless. So I'm gonna walk you through my thought process. This has the potential to be a very long or a very boring video, but if you, like me, enjoy looking through makeup, I'll try to make it really fun for you guys. So this is the setup. You have these drawers that I had, I think, from Alpha 55, and this I think maybe from Primark or something like that. Then these are from Muji, maybe Primark. A lot of the stuff has traveled with me over the years, but this is the current setup. We'll start from this side and we'll work our way. Starting with this is my everyday makeup, so nothing has to change here. I use all of these things. I just need to look at the smaller brushes to see if there are any that I'm not using right now. But I use all of these brushes almost every day. I use this thing actually to open my little Bobbi Brown. That's my little corrector. The one thing that I don't use, I guess, is the bronzer, but I'm still keeping it here because it fits. And this because I'm not using eyeshadow. All of these I'm not really using right now. So I'm gonna leave this because that's what I used to make my freckles. Everything else is gonna go to the wash. I need to wash these other ones, but it's still fine. So I'll just set these aside for the wash. Then we get to the first drawer, and now let the fun begin. Let me zoom you in a little bit. That is more like it. So we have this sample thing from Benefit. I'm not gonna use this. It's Eyebrow. I have my Anastasia stuff, so this goes to the bin. I have these things from Avon Color Trend. These are for the teenage line. Let's see. Ooh, that's very bright. Oh, but it smells. Okay, so this smells expired, so off it goes. I would assume this one too. No, this one actually doesn't smell expired. But I don't like the color. Ugh. On the other hand, the other side is pretty much used up, so that needs to go. These little pencils are from Sephora, and they're from a box that my sister gave me as a gift many years ago, back in the day when she still lived in France. I'm never gonna use this color, even on my mouth, so I need to get rid of it. This is very cute, but it's very dry and very difficult to apply, so nope. Then what else do we have? I love these big bits from Avon. I'm keeping that. I use it all the time. Look, I have this one. My favorite color is actually this green one. The color is called Teal Switch. Absolutely love it. This thing is gorgeous. I just need to use a little bit more of these, I guess. So this stays. I love my little pencils from Avon. I keep these. So I'm keeping all of these because they're really good. Really good. I have them in all kinds of colors. So what's this thing called? Glimmer stick. Yeah. So I'm keeping all my glimmer sticks. Let me just get these out of the way quickly. Oh my god, who's talking? And they don't dry out. That's why I'm keeping them. And I have them in gorgeous colors. So all of my glimmer sticks are staying. Now that leaves us with everything else. Okay, so I have this. This is a glimmer stick, but it's for lips. The color might be a bit too... Yeah, that's not my color. Nope. I'm getting rid of that. This is a Givenchy Magic Kohl. Wow, I just needed to break the first dry bit. I never managed to wear it because I always thought that it was dry, but actually I just needed to break a little bit. My god, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I'm keeping this. MAC Feline. I'm keeping this. I use it every day actually for my waterline. MAC Boldly Bare. I love this color. I need to just warm it up a little bit. So, but this is good to essentially erase my lip color. I need to kind of sharpen it so that it works. This is a L'Oreal eyebrow product, but it's very dry. I don't like it actually, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Very old. Sumita wax. I use an Anastasia gel, so I'm not gonna use the wax for my eyebrows. These are from Avon Color Trend. Not bad. I'm not a fan of the Color Trend line, but these are actually not bad. So I'm gonna keep this. This is white. Why would I want a white one? Let me think. Would I want a white pencil? I'll keep this one just for the fun of it and see. It's very creamy. This is golden, but it's too glittery for my liking. It's by Sumita, so I'm gonna get rid of this. Revlon Color Stay lip liner. Yeah, I remember these ones were a nightmare. They were completely dry, so I need to, and like they keep, yeah, I'm getting rid of this. Then I have a liner by Belle. This is a brown one, and it's actually quite nice when you want to wear a light lip color. If you have a darker skin tone, it's actually nice. I don't have much left, so I'm gonna keep it. Another brown wax, and as I said, I don't really use wax. I just use gels, so that goes. Ooh, oh my god, this is gorgeous. This is a MAC Auburn. That's a lip liner. And then Charlotte Tilbury. Yeah, I use this one a lot. It's very short right now, as you can see. Then this is a golden one. My, these are so buttery. I need to sharpen them though. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is Avon. I have this one thing. I don't know what it is for, but yeah. So, looking at my pencils, this is what I'm keeping. This is where it's going. And I'm going to sharpen all of these and then move on to the next section. We're back. I have just sharpened all of these, and I have actually 6 glimmer sticks by Avon. I highly recommend these. I don't know how many I've finished of these, but I really like them. I also like these big ones. So I recovered a couple of these that were lurking elsewhere, and I have put the MAC Feline up front because this is the one that I use every single day. I also added a couple pencils that I had elsewhere, and I have sharpened them, and I put the 2 sharpeners here because they were just lurking somewhere else in my makeup collection, but I just figured it made sense to have them near the eye pencils where I use the most. I have 4 lip pencils, all differing colors, so from lightest to darkest. But I don't know, I'm still not sure whether I want to keep them with my eye pencils or with my lip products. So I'll just put them aside for now. But that is this section done. So this goes here. This is lips. So I'll take it and put it aside for now. This is nail stuff. So I might need to put it elsewhere, but I'm not going to clear it today. Just going to leave it here. And then this is meant to be eyebrows. Let's do this. So here I have Anastasia Deep Brow Pomade. This is in an ashy shade, so not necessarily the shade that I typically use. I would wear this whenever my eyebrows are lighter. This is, oh wow, Rubenesque. This is a paint part, so it's not really eyebrows. It's slightly dried out, but I can still revive it, and I have the Duraline. I need to remember to use these a little bit more, so I actually think I will bring this drawer a bit upward This is another paint pot. I think it's in Painterly, not soft ochre. This is good for when you have a light makeup and you want to use it as a base. I need to revive these. And the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer. Wow, this is old. It doesn't smell actually, bizarrely. I'm gonna keep it for a bit and then we'll see whether I want to use it. The thing is that with this, you have to use it every single day because otherwise you just never get through it. I'll leave it here for now and then we'll see. Then everything else is for eyebrows. So this is what I used to trim my eyebrows, just random scissors. What brand was that? Zinger. Yeah. This is from Anastasia. I use it every day. Same for this. I use it after I apply the gel. Speaking of which, also from Anastasia. This I use occasionally. It's an eyebrow pencil that I would use every now and then, but not all the time. And this is a brush. This used to be an Anastasia brush. I think it was a it was a 12 brush, and this thing fell off, so I never use it anymore. So I'm not sure why I keep it, because I have another one. So do I keep it or do I not keep it? Thing is, I have this and I never used this ever since I bought this one. So maybe this needs to go. So I'm gonna get rid of it. My tweezers by Tweezerman, I've had these for years and they still work fine. And then Karl Lagerfeld Model Co. eyebrow pencil. This is great actually. Whenever I'm really in a hurry, I cannot be bothered to shape my eyebrows. This does wonders. So I'm keeping all of these, but I'm tempted to actually keep this thing just for brows. So I might need to take these things out and see where I want to put them. I'll think about that. I fiddled with this a bit, but now I have all my everyday makeup here. Then I have my eyebrow section here. And then I have all my eyeliners, starting with MAC Feline, which is my most used one. Then you have this for... I might need to move this somewhere else because it's really not makeup. But for now, I took these three things because they're not necessarily what I wanted to have in these, and I parked them aside again, like what I did for this one. And now we're gonna move to the biggest section, which is actually lips. So I'm going to just put all my lip products together, or at least try, and then we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment of truth. This is why I started the entire video, because today I actually finished a milestone. I was discharged from my CBT for OCD, and that's because cognitive behavioral therapy. And I remember before being discharged, you have to fill a sort of a relapse prevention sheet. And one of the discussions that we were having in it, one of the topics were about whether you're holding onto things that you don't necessarily need. And I said no. Like on a scale of 0 to 4, I put 0. And I decided to actually make sure that it is truly the case. I think the lipsticks category is the one where I thought I would struggle the most and where I would have lots. Honestly, I thought I had more than these. I went through every handbag, everything. This is everything that I have. There is another one of these and another one of these in my office, but my office is locked right now. So I will start first by going over all of these lipsticks and first picking the ones that I know for sure I want to keep. Then for everything else, we're going to discuss. So the first that I want to keep, I know, are these 3 MAC lipsticks. This is MAC Twig. I absolutely love it, and I know that I wear it all the time. Then you have obviously MAC Marrakesh, my favorite lipstick from MAC, and obviously I have a backup of it. This one is over halfway gone, so I always like to have a backup of Marrakesh. It's just amazing. It's perfect, and it has a name from my country, the motherland. Then I have these 2 from Sleek Makeup. I bought these at the airport once when I was traveling. I've been wearing this quite a bit. I find them a little drying, so I just have to be careful about how I make sure not to dry out my lips when I wear them. But these are definitely staying. for now I'm just putting them randomly, and then I will reorganize them. I know that the Sephora lip stain is also staying. This is amazing. I've been lusting over it for years. I eventually ended up buying it. This one doesn't dry out my lips. I just need to wear it more, so it stays too. Lisa Eldridge. I had anticipated her launch. I was very happy to get my hands on one of her lip velvets, and this one I need to wear it for fall. I think it was so pretty. Look at the texture, it's so velvety, that I wanted to keep it, but I'm not one of those. I don't really save something just because it's special. So as of, I would say, probably as of October or November, I'll wear it every day until I finish it. The last lipstick that I got excited about, as excited as this one, was the Charlotte Tilbury one, and I have finished it. Now for everything else, I have to think. So the first thing that I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna look at the oldest ones, and those that are very old, I know for sure that I'm going to toss them, and then I'm going to do a smell test on everything else, and then I'll let you know what is the first selection. Right, so after much thinking and sniffing and all that, this is what I'm keeping. Some of these are untouched, and a lot of the MAC ones are open. There are some of these that are really dark colors that I need to start wearing a lot more, because I usually get so many compliments when I have these on, and I just forgot how amazing these colors are. So I think I need to just experiment a bit more with these. I have, for example, this thing from Oriflamme. I only used it when like 2 weeks ago, and I'm wearing it today actually. It's very moisturizing, very rich, and there isn't much product in it, so this is the kind of stuff that I could go through in a month or two. So definitely need to start working my way through these, but I'm happy with the amount of products that I have. Now let me walk you through the ones that I'm not keeping and what I'm doing with them. So if we just very quickly switch to this side, I just used my little organizer because it helps me figure things out. All of these in the front are old, so I love them. Some of them I actually really love, but I've had them for quite some time and I'm not comfortable using them anymore because they smell or something like that. This one is actually from my sister. She gave it to me. It's from MAC, and it's an old lipstick. She didn't give it to me to wear it. She gave it to me for my Back to MAC box. You can see it's a little bit damaged, so I'm just going to add it to my Back to MAC for the recycling box. So that goes into recycling. Let me put it aside. Everything else needs to be binned because it is expired. All the other ones that you see in the back, I have not used them, and they're still good. It's just that it's colors that I would not be wearing, and so I am going to leave these aside for my sister, and next time I see her I'll give her the choice and she can look at all of these. Whichever she wants she can keep, because my sister and I don't wear the same colors, so she would be able to wear something like a crazy pink like this. There's no way I would wear something like that. Same thing for nail polish and stuff like of the sort. So I'm going to recycle these. I'm going to put this in my Back to MAC box. I'll set this aside for my sister. Then I'll organize all of these lipsticks plus the ones that I had put aside, and I'll be back for the next category. I have put a selection of summer shades, so I'm going to try to use these every single day, because if I have them hidden, I just will keep them for another season, and I just don't think that it's right. So because we're in August, I'd rather use these for August and September until I finish one of them, and then only after I finish one of these do I actually get to pick something from elsewhere. I have so these two are not used, so these will be a challenge to finish. This one is halfway through, and this one I used maybe twice. So definitely are gonna stay here until the end of season, if I'm being realistic. I have moved my little mascara in here because I wanted to keep this section for lipstick. And then also now the bottom section has all of my longer lips and liquid lipstick. So I really like having all of these in one spot. And then this container from the Container Store has all of my other lipsticks except my Lisa Eldridge. So my Lisa Eldridge still remains there. plus 2 of these two Oriflame ones, but it's fine. This is now going to go live in my bathroom until I decide to revive something when I finish a lipstick. Wish me luck. For eyes, I must say I'm quite surprised because I don't know why I thought I had more than this. So I have my MAC, well, it's not all MAC, but MAC Quad, my little MAC palette, Pride and Joy. The paint points we saw earlier, I have this pot from Oriflame. I reckon the pot can go. I'm not gonna use it. Amazing, this pot by Givenchy. This is one of the best things ever. It's a bit dried out, so I'm not sure whether... How long can you keep it after it's open? 6 months. Okay, so this is an amazing product, but I will get rid of it because I've had it for too long. But if you were to on the lookout for a mousse kind of product, this is great. It's called this one is Prune Taffeta number 8. And these are called Ombre Couture. I think they come in a different packaging than this one now, but I really love it. This got me through one nasty project where I always looked put together. That's why I'm very fond of this product, but sadly I'm going to get rid of it. Then we have this little light thingy. You see, it's really wishful thinking because I never wear stuff like that. It's a foiled shadow. I don't have MAC Fix Plus. I'm going to keep it just for a bit and then we'll see. Then I have this little palette from Sleek. I used it quite... I mean, this is really well loved. Amazing quality, quite inexpensive. If you are darker skin tone, then you really want to get something from Sleek. The color payoff never disappoints. I'm keeping this because it's really good quality, and in case I start traveling again or for whatever reason, I think it's very compact and cute. The Naked palette, this was a dream for any beauty person, wannabe influencer. I really like it. I'm keeping it. My MAC palette is going nowhere. That's just not gonna happen. This is something I bought on a whim when I was in New York. I think I used it only once. I bought it because I had an event and I was supposed to be on TV, and then I don't really like it. I will probably never use it again. I might as well get rid of it now. I'm never gonna use this. I bought it just for that one night. And then I do liquid eyeliner. This is by Eyebrow. I think it's pretty old. It's pretty old. I will get rid of it just because it's old. I think it still has a little bit of payoff, but I'm not gonna use that on my eyes. I have this thing from Avon. Avon Glow. Ooh. Oh. That's an interesting color. And it doesn't stink. I'm actually gonna keep this. What is it? It's a liquid eyeliner. I'm gonna keep this. For some reason, I have the feeling that I've seen this in purple somewhere. If I find it, I'll pop it. But I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna wear this actually. Yeah, that's interesting. These colors I love. I just love. I usually take my quad and I just pick whatever I like from my MAC palette, and that's what I would usually use. This color is from Anastasia and it's caramel. That's the only color I think that I have that is not a MAC one. But really very happy with my palette. It's very well loved. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of this. I have these colors by Begin. These two colors I like actually. I don't use them. I am crazy about anything green, but beautiful colors. No, I'm keeping these two. Givenchy, this one was a disappointment. I remember when I bought it, it had a bit here, so it was even bigger. When I bought it, I was so disappointed by the quality of it. The color payoff is really not nice. Bizarrely, now that I swatch it, it just looks perfect. Maybe it's that I need to apply it with my hands and not with a brush, because like when I swatch it right now, it looks amazing, but when I use a brush, it never picks up. So actually, let me revive this for now, and then I will put it up here as my summer palette, and I'm gonna use it with my hands, because now that I do it like this, it's just decisions. This is an old palette from Avon. Very good colors, but it's quite powdery. I loved it mostly for this lip color, which I obviously have finished, and I liked this color and this color. I'm not going to use it. It has a bit of perfume, so I'm going to get rid of it. So that one can actually go. This is quite cute. It's also from Avon, and it's a quad that I had selected when I went to Morocco. I like it actually. I'm gonna keep it. And this is a Bobbi Brown gel liner, so I'm going to use it whenever. I never get rid of this. And this is something that I had for free from Look Fantastic. I never used this. I don't even know what it looks like. Ooh, it's a neutral one. I'll see if my sister wants it, but I doubt it. She doesn't wear eyeshadows, so this I'll also put in the bag for my sister. I already told her next time that I see her, she's going to look through it and see what she wants. But yeah, so that's what we're keeping for the eyes. Almost there. We're doing now blushes and bronzers. Then the last category is going to be face, and we're all done. So I have my Z palette, and it has all these blushers. I'm keeping all of these actually. My favorite is Mud Pumpkin. I have repressed it and I'm running low on it. I will continue using it until I finish it. Every now and then I will go for this Amber in Lights by MAC or Peaches by MAC. But this Z palette is getting a lot of love. As you could see, it's very, very beat up, and I would not get rid of it. NARS Exhibit A, very vibrant, very little needed, but I'm keeping it also. I don't think I'm going to get rid of anything in the blushes because I just love all of them. Actually, that was a lie. This was my first blush that I ever bought. It was from MAC. It is very well loved, but I don't think I'm going to use it anytime soon. So I'm going to back to MAC it. This was the beginning of the love story. Like, I went to a MAC store and I bought everything. I remember it was the first brand where I found my skin tone. I think it was in LA. I went to the Grove in LA and I bought everything. That was in 2010. So this I have been keeping for sentimental reasons. I did not use it in years because I used it non-stop between, I think, 2010 and 2012, and then I stopped. But there is no need to stick to the sentimental bits because I like MAC. I like what it represents, what it did for me, for my self-esteem at the time. Many other brands seem to come and go, and it will always have a special place in my heart. So this is going back to MAC. This palette I did not buy. I actually got it in a Look Fantastic, and I really like it. I did not use it, but I'm keeping it because it's great quality. This is a highlighter from a brand called Dutze. This I don't think I want to keep, but at the same time I might see if somebody wants it. So I'm going to keep it, but not with the intention to use it. So I'm going to see once we go back to the office if somebody wants it. Bobbi Brown Peau Rouge, a classic. I used to have a cream blush from MAC that was exactly like this one. Obviously Bobbi Brown and MAC are the same company, Estee Lauder company, and so they do share some formula between them. So this I like. Black Up used to be black owned, I think. I think now they were bought up. Very, very high pigmentation. I remember I went and I bought these just because I was so excited to see a brand that was black owned. I remember it was during a trip to Paris, and I was so proud to see something like this in Sephora. Oh, this won't open, but this is an orange. I did go through a phase of orange. I think I will keep these. I will continue wearing them. I have recently started wearing this one again. It's the shade 07. This is from Essence. It's quite old. It's not very pigmented and it's quite powdery, so I'm getting rid of it. It's just one of those summer collections. A highlighter from Douglas back in the day when I used to work in Germany. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep this. I'm going to get rid of it. This is more for my, oh, no. Oh, for a second I thought maybe I could revive my little Givenchy, but no, I'm not going to do that. This is just to revive stuff. It's from Inglot. It's called Duraline. This is the MAC Luster Drops. I bought this quite some time ago. I am not a highlighting person, so I'm going to back to MAC these because I've had them for a while. I used them maybe once. A bronzer from Kiko that I actually used all over my face because I tend to become quite pale. I've had it for over 2 years, and the expiry on it is 2 years. I used quite a bit of it. It has a perfume. In the meantime, I have much better products in my collection, so I'm going to say goodbye to this. I used it quite a lot. I mean, it was pretty domed, and you could see that I did make a dent in it. This, bizarrely, is a blush that I bought at the airport the same day that I bought the sleek things. It was just a very unproductive time at the airport. Very good pigmentation though. This color is called Cranberry Crush, and I actually like it. It's just number 7, which is Boots brand, and I like it. It's very, very decent pigmentation. A Laura Geller that I did not buy. I got it as a sample, and I almost just want to have it for the historical. You know, Laura Geller is the one who introduced, I think, highlighting to the beauty community before it was cool. I will never use it. It's tiny. I will keep it for a bit. If I never use it, then I will get rid of it. I just like the story behind it. Benefit. This is a highlighter. I've had it for so many years. I never used it, and it looks whitish on me, so I'm gonna get rid of that. And then this is just a sample from Benefit that I need to get rid of, but that is that. And then finally we get to complexion. I will not discuss the things that I use on a daily basis, like these, my Bobbi Brown corrector, my Fenty Beauty powders, etc. So these are the things that were elsewhere in my collection. We have these 2 powders by MAC. So I have this dark one. I think it's too dark for my complexion now, and I used to use it to bronze actually. I might keep it for a bit. Wait. It doesn't have a smell, so I might keep it for a little bit more. Then I have this one. I have 2 of them actually. I have this one here, and I think I have one in the office. Unless, oh no, maybe this one was the one that I had in the office. I don't know. And I also have a blush in the office now that I remember. I'm going to keep these 2 for a while, but I doubt that I'm going to use them. Let me think. Honestly, I'm not going to use them. I know myself. So this I might use if I'm doing some Zoom calls. Let's be realistic. I have my Fenty Beauty. Will I actually reach out to these? Ever since I bought my Fenty Beauty, I did not reach out to my 2 powders. And I've had them for a while. I'm going to actually get rid of these. This pains me. So I'm going to recycle these in the back to MAC. I'm probably, by the way, in case you're wondering, I'm going to get another MAC Marrakesh, so there is no even question about it. This is Hello Flawless by Benefit. I like this type of powder. I didn't get to use it. I think I used it 2 or 3 times. I think it's quite nice to keep in case I'm traveling, or in case I want to do a few touch-ups. It's not expired yet, so this one I can keep. This, on the other hand, is definitely expired, and it was lighter than my skin tone, and I destroyed it once when I tried to depot it. So it's going. It was by Givenchy. It's Teint Couture. This is a brightening natural radiance MAC Prep and Prime primer. I used it quite a bit. I think it's just about here, but I don't want to use anything radiance. I don't use heavy makeup anyway, so I don't need a primer. I do have a few travel size primers that I never use, that I get as samples just in case I get the urge to use a primer again, but this goes to back to MAC. Then when it comes to concealer, this it has a 24-month life to it, so I will hold on to it because I bought it a little bit under 2 years ago in an emergency when I had to do a business trip. So I'm gonna keep this. This is a sleek powder that I also bought. I bought this actually. I bought that quite some time ago. I remember exactly when I bought it. This is expired, so I'm gonna get rid of this. And then when it comes to foundations, this I just started using it a few months ago. I think at the beginning of lockdown, and I already gone through half of it, so this stays. This is old. I bought it actually the same day that I bought this. How long can I keep this thing? 12 months. So this is expired. And these two are quite new actually, so I've only had them, I bought them recently when I got introduced to Fenty. So I have this left and this left. I don't think I'm gonna use them soon, but I'm keeping them. And that is essentially it. That was long. If you're still around, honestly, you deserve a medal, because even I wouldn't want to sit through that. But I'm very happy I did it. I feel that now I have completed my little mental checklist. I know that I'm no longer holding on to things just because, and they're no longer cluttering my life. What I'm gonna do afterwards is I'm going to sleep on this for a bit, and then I'm going to reorganize it, and then make sure that everything has a place. And I can't wait to use my collection going forward. I think that there is a lot more space in here. I can see here I have space for my jewelry and stuff, but that's the thing, not every drawer has to be completely full, and so it's quite nice to have. This one gets jammed. This is not the best quality drawers. I might actually, talking of which, I might actually just transfer everything to the emojis. I have enough space now and enough makeup to just actually deal with the emojis, and it should be enough. Let's do that. But yeah, so I'll be playing around. I'll try to maybe see if I put my jewelry elsewhere, if I put my nail care elsewhere, and then as I finish playing with this, I'll let you know what I ended up doing. So the next video is going to be a detailed what's in my makeup collection 2020 edition. Thank you for watching.